Hey guys, welcome back. So last night I was stumbling around through my collection and I was just kind of like swatching things and playing around, moving things, organizing. You know what you do when your kids are in bed and you're just like, I just want to kind of play with my makeup. You know what I mean? Find some inspiration. And I started swatching some things and I was like, holy crap. This is like a drugstore super cheap item and it's the same shade, or I like the drugstore formula better than this high-end version that looks like the same thing. So I thought, I'm going to make a video of some cheap makeup that I have. Not cheap as in this sucks. I only have good stuff in my collection and I can assure you of that. Things that are inexpensive, you know, readily available at the drugstore. Things that aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg, that are actually better than some of their high-end dupes. So there are some things at the drugstore that I find are great. They're affordable, they last long, they can be really good quality, and not everything, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say, I love everything at the drugstore, because I don't, which is why you don't see it. I only share with you things I really enjoy. There are things that I have on this table that I think are better than some of the high-end versions I'm going to show you. So I'm going to talk about some really good cheap makeup. The first thing I want to talk about is one of my favorite Chanel Rouge Coco Shines, and it's a coveted one. I think it's a one a lot of people like, a lot of people own, because it's just easy. It goes with a lot of things, and it's the Chanel Rouge Coco Shine in the shade 54 Boy. It is a beautiful, easy, pinky, kind of pinky nude, just very sheer, very comfortable. Love the formulation on that. I mean, you can't really screw this up. It's just basically slightly enhances your natural lip color, right? Well, this is going to cost you like $30-some. Okay. Maybelline. This is my favorite Maybelline drugstore lipstick. No, my favorite Maybelline drugstore lipstick. That's right, Chelsea. This is the shade Warm Me Up. I've loved this for years, and I never ever knew that it was that close to the Chanel Boy, which is another one of my favorites. It all makes sense to me now. This is like, what, $5.99, $6.99? I mean, it's not exactly the same. So I'm not sure what I was thinking when I was swatching these two, because on my hand they looked similar. Maybe it was because I was in the dark. But I'm going to share it anyways, because you can really build up Boy to get some color. And if you fill your lips in with a liner and then put this Chanel Boy all over it, you can get some color. Or you can skip those two options and just go with the Maybelline Warm Me Up. I think what I was thinking was the undertones were similar. It's not a dupe. Oh, funny. I'll leave this in anyways. I could cut this out because it just makes me look stupid, but we all make mistakes. For some reason, I was thinking that they were the same exact color. They're not, but I love this lipstick. This is a cheap lipstick. It's one of my favorites. It's similar in tone to the Chanel, not in formulation or anything to that tune, but I really like both. But if you're going to go for something really inexpensive that's awesome, I love this shade. It's like when you think you've got something right, and you're so excited to share it, and then you share it, and you watch what somebody else chose, like if you were doing a competition or something, and you'd be like, I was so proud of myself, but my success was like their failure. My favorite drugstore highlighter, hands down, yes, this one. This is the Physicians Formula. It's got a really long name. Shimmer Strips, all-in-one custom nude palette for face and eyes. Physicians Formula is notorious for having ridiculously long titles for what is essentially a highlighter. You can use this for your eyes if you wanted to. I don't. I use it as a highlighter. The packaging is kind of bulky, but very pretty at the same time. It's very, like, sexy. It's got this, like, lace. I don't know. It's kind of reminiscent of, like nylons or something, but, like, the sexy kind. Like, today's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, hence the red and the nails and the whole kind of sexy tousled hair look. You know what I mean? I love these. I talked about these recently. This is that Victoria's Secret cutout shirt that I'm loving, and the little lace bralettes. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. This one's racerback too. So it's got like the lace in the back. Totally off topic, but whatever. So I love this highlighter. It is beautiful. It's not, okay, so like when you get cheaper into highlighters, like they can become very like noticeable because they don't blend in well. They're not very buttery. They're kind of chalky. They're powdery. They're dry. Not this one. This one really blends into the skin. It looks very just subtle. No, not subtle, but like you can't detect a stripe on your face kind of thing. You can mix them all together, or you can keep you know, you could just like do the lighter or just do the more bronzy. I mean, depending on the time of year, you want a bronzier look, but I think that's why this is going to work well for lots of skin tones, because you can kind of concentrate in any specific area of the product to get like a lighter or darker. But I mixed them all together, so that's going to give you more of like a beigey highlighter. I personally don't usually wear it like that unless it's in the summer. I keep my brush up here in the lighter colors, so that's going to give you more of like a champagne pink, like not pink, but like a champagne, so like that. That's how I wear it. But if you mix it together, it's going to be more like this, a little bit more a darker beige. So I like this. I find that you can use this for lots of different skin tones. I don't use, like, they give you instructions on how to use it in the back if you were to use it for eyeshadow eyeliner. It says you can use it to highlight, base on lid, contour, and eyeliner. I would not contour with this. This is shimmery. I mean, you do what you want, but I would not contour with that. Best drugstore concealer I've ever tried. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I bought several of these. This is the shade Neutralizer. It's a little bit more yellow undertones, but there's different shades. You know, if you don't want something that's more yellowy, they have like a pinkier one. And then they have like your, you know, regular concealer shades is what I'm trying to say. Great coverage. Super creamy. I actually like that it has the sponge tip applicator because then you can just kind of draw it on. I like this. This rivals a lot of higher end concealers that I've tried, and I think that this beats out some expensive concealers. I think it's great. I think you should try it. It gives you excellent coverage, does not crease, does not move, does not disappear on me, which is key. Great coverage. I mean, you just cannot go wrong with that Maybelline concealer. Best eyeshadows that you can buy at the drugstore. If you were going to get in your car today, you were going to go to CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Target, Rite Aid. You're going to roll up and you'll be like, I want to get myself a new eyeshadow today. If you don't own these, you need to. These are the L'Oreal Infallibles. These remind me a lot of, like, say, the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. They're more like a pressed pigment, so there's a lot of color payoff. I have 4 colors. Okay, so I got rid of some of the other ones. Some of the limited edition ones and some of the other shades that they have are, I don't reach for them as much, and I don't find that the formula is as good as these 4 shades. So Bronzed Taupe, where are you at? You need this in your life. It is absolutely stunning. Watch. Barely touched. See that? I mean, Chanel quads don't even perform this well. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Bronzed Taupe. Another one that's a great all over your lid shade is Iced Latte. Stunning. I'm not going to swatch them all because I'm going to be a hot mess if I do that. Liquid Diamond is just like this one's a little bit chunkier. This one isn't as awesome as the other ones, but it's still a really nice, like, silvery gunmetal type shade. And then Amber Rush. This is a dupe for Max Pigment and Tan, and I have both of them here to show you. Max pigments are loose, so they're kind of messy to work with, but this color, you must get this. Every eye shade needs this color. It is the most beautiful, coppery, ambery, yummy deliciousness. It's so good. So good. Oh, that's where my daughter got that from. If you watch my vlog, she goes, it's so good. She heard that from me. Oh, that is so precious. You guys need to see that. She wanted to sit down and do my makeup, and my kids, now that I've been doing this whole vlogging thing, which, do you guys like it? I've been loving it. Every time I get that camera out, they need to be in the center of attention. And they're not always doing something that we should be, you know, like, interesting or whatever to share with you guys. But I was like, well, we'll film it. And she's like, okay. And so she was so excited about it. So we'll probably have to do it again when my husband's home and we can have a full session or something. Let's talk about lip liners. And I don't have a single one from the drugstore. And I'll tell you why. Because I haven't found a lip liner from the drugstore that lasts or stays on. Sure, they have some fun colors. Like, I have a couple from Jordana. They have a couple really pretty colors, but they don't last, you know, and that's cool, whatever. But I want a lip liner to last. So if you want to forego the drugstore, actually, and pay about $2 more per eyeliner or per lip liner, get the Sephora Rouge Gel line. You can order these online, but these are $11 a piece, and I looked up the, let's see, I wrote it down. The Revlon lip liners are $9 a piece. So for $2 more, get yourself a lip liner that's going to actually stay on. These have some really great colors in the Sephora line. My favorite is this one, Rose Wine. I feel like you need to own this one. I love this color. It's a rosy mauve shade. I wear it so much. It's probably my most worn one out of these three for sure. It's a really, really pretty rosy wine kind of shade. I wear it with lots of different things. These are gel. They're creamy. I've had this one for a year and it's not dried up at all. Pretty pink one. This is the shade, what are you? Dragon Fruit. And then this nude one is the shade the Nudest. And it's kind of like a cool toned nude. Not kinda. It is a cool toned nude. But for $11, they last. Those $9 ones and the other ones I've tried at the drugstore, they just don't last. I mean, yeah, they'll look good until you eat and drink and then it comes off. And if I'm going to wear a lip liner, I want it to stay on so I can just reapply my lipstick and not have to worry about doing the whole shebang. So, forego the drugstore on this one and get yourself some Sephora Rouge Gel lip liners. I'm still chuckling about this whole situation. I was kind of swatching in the dark, but whatever. Girlfriends, favorite drugstore lip glosses. NYX Butter Glosses. No, the NYX Butter Glosses are named so appropriately because they feel like butter on your lips. They're so yummy, not sticky. They have a lot of colors, as you can see, and I love all these colors for different reasons. Probably my most worn ones would be like this Pinky Nude Eclair or Creme Brulee, or actually I like this one too. Angel's Food Cake. Who am I kidding? I like them all. Angel's Food Cake. In the spring and summer, I like these two. Cupcake and Peach Cobbler. These are pretty by themselves. They're nice by themselves. They give good color payoff. They're not sticky. They're buttery. And they're like, how much are these a piece? I think I wrote it down somewhere. I find that I think they're like $5 or something. They're better than high-end gloss. Some of my high-end glosses, I would definitely skip for these. I mean, look how much color payoff that is. Now, if you want something that's less colorful, go with a lighter shade, like the Eclair shade here. I mean, there's a lot of pigment going down here. They're buttery, they're yummy. You cannot go wrong with these. Like, when I discovered these, there was a reason I bought all these shades, because they're so good. They have lots of good shades. They're a great formulation. They stay on nicely. They're easy to just work with, and I love them. Now we have a serious dupe situation, and they, I think, are discontinuing these, so I wanted to include these real quickly so you could snag them up, because I was looking online and they were kind of hard to find, but remember when these came out a couple years ago? These are the L'Oreal, I wrote it down because the package doesn't say anything, L'Oreal Paris Color Riche Extraordinaire Lip Color. I have two shades. These are $7.99, and in fact, on Walmart they were like $5 something. Two shades, number 106 Fuchsia Orchestra and number 601 Nude Ballet. Beautiful. Oh, my foot's asleep. Oh, they're very reminiscent of some high-end things I'm about to show you. The formulation on these is really nice. They're kind of buttery like the butter glosses. The packaging looks like YSL, does it not? I mean, it looks like YSL packaging. The numbering system reminds me of Dior. These L'Oreal ones. That's Nude Ballet. Super sexy nude. So pretty on. I love this one. It's a little bit peachy brown. Oh, it's so pretty. And this fuchsia color, I mean, come on, it's stunning. Oh, so pretty on too. Anyways, I love these. They're kind of like a butter gloss where they have that pigmentation. They're super shiny, really glossy, not sticky, easy to wear. These are seriously so much like these Dior. These are the Dior Rouge, Dior Brilliant. I think that's what they're called. I don't know, the writing on here is so small. It says Dior Brilliant. This is the shade 310 Paname and 766 Rose Harpers. Yeah, the packaging is beautiful and everything, but check this out. Okay, it's not exactly the same. Maybe I'm not so good at this dupe thing. But the formula is so similar. That's my point. My point is you get a range of shades that are, you know, the Dior and the L'Oreal both have a similar range of shades, but they perform the same. Like, they're both that super glossy lip color situation. That's Rose Harpers. And these are $30 a piece. And these are, like I said, $7.99. I've seen some as low as like 5 something. So snag these up before they discontinue, and maybe they're just going to reformulate them. I don't know, but I really, really like these. All right, that's going to do it for all of my cheap makeup that I think you need to own. Things that you can just run out at the drugstore today and go pick up, and I think you'd be really satisfied with them. I think you would be happy. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this, because we can do version 2. Maybe this time we'll have actual dupes. It's okay. I just wanted to share things that in my collection I think are affordable, because not everyone can go out and splurge on $40 for, $30, $40 for a blush or a lipstick, To some people that's insanity. So I wanted to bring you some options. And for those of you who can afford this, maybe you want to try something that's just kind of inexpensive, but you didn't know where the heck to start. Here's some things I can assure you are awesome. They're awesome quality. You will not be disappointed. I don't use things that suck, okay? If it's really bad quality or really poor quality, I'm not going to be an advocate for it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, go out and buy this. It's only $3. No, because save those $3 if it does suck, though, okay? If it does suck, save those $3. Wait till you got 6 and then buy something else. Or wait till you have 23 and then buy something good. I'm really an advocate for just getting stuff that is good. It doesn't matter the price point as long as it's good and it performs and it's going to make you feel awesome. And that is the point of makeup, to make you feel and have fun with it. Be creative, have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, let me know and I will pull together some more things that I think are super awesome, inexpensive, really good cheap makeup. Because sometimes we all like a good cheap thrill. No. Love you guys so much, and we will chat very soon. I hope you have a fabulous Valentine's Day. Mwah. Bye, guys.